Hey everyone, it's Connie. It's me. We are going to do something that what I'm going to do is start to finish a small journal. This is going to be a small one so that you can kind of get an idea what the process is. We're going to, this will help you beginners. We're going to pick out papers. I will cut the papers with you so that they're already cut. And we're using just I think it's a 6x9, 6x9 folder. I'm taking this little sucker out because I don't want that bump in there. I don't know if I can get this off or not. Oh, look, I can. And then we'll close it up, and we're going to decoupage the outside of this. So, yay, we've got a plan. So let me show you what you will need. So, you need one of these, or just cut you a really nice heavy-duty cardstock, which is like 110. You can get that at Walmart. It's white. But if you have some of these laying around, this will work. Okay, the paper. I already trimmed the outside. The paper. Now this one I need to trim because I did not print it correctly. I did not print it landscape. I printed it portrait, and this is how it came out. So I will trim that off. This is my paper and my digitals. I will show you that. But this paper, now this is going to turn out wrong on the laying because it's going to be laying like this. But we could put a pocket here, so it's no big deal. But we still have this pretty rose right here and stuff like that. So I will explain to you as we go. So it's okay. It's going to be okay. Had I thought that through before, I would have done it a little bit differently. But we're just going to let it go for now. I may cut it differently so that it is laying a certain way. But we'll deal with that in a bit. Okay, we'll deal with the cutting in a little while. But this paper right here is Lynn, L-E-N, Lynn Art Studio, Junk Journal Kit, Faded Roses, Collage Sheet, Vintage Rose. Okay, so that's her listing in Etsy. Okay, I love it. I think it's beautiful. So that's what we're going to use. We're going to use coffee stained paper. We're going to use on the back of these. I printed my digital papers. My Etsy listing it's actually lace and doilies. I have no idea why. But a few pieces from listing number 2 and listing number 1, we'll be using these. So we'll be using that. So on the back, I printed already stuff on the back as well. So you want to run it through and print on the back so it's double-sided. And you will not have white on the back. It does not matter. If you don't want to do that, don't do it. You can, this is your journal, your decision on what colors you want, and all of that. But we'll go ahead and we'll start to finish. I will show you how to make some pockets and things like that. Look at my cat is right here. Look, come here. She's like checking it out. What? What is it? Come here. What are you doing? What are you doing? She has just been all over me all morning. All right, honey, you're going to have to get down. It's usually my Ellie. She's the one that's doing it. Okay, so here we go. We are going to do the cover in this video, but I wanted to share with you which papers to get. So the Lynn Art Studio, and if you want to print the coffee stained papers on the back, so they'll already be coffee stained for you. And the paper that I print it on is just a thin copy paper. I mean, this is like super, super thin, okay? It's probably 20 pound or 24 pound. The different pounds, let me give you for instance. Okay, so this is printed on cardstock. This is an 80 pound cardstock, so it's a lot thicker than just plain. You see that? Look at that. This is just plain. This is what I'm going to use for my pages. I printed this page because I want to cut this out for my focal point to put on the front of the cover because I really thought that was pretty. So you can go through the kit yourself and figure out what you want for your cover. The pieces that I have just, this is from mine. I love it. For the decoupage itself, all the little pieces are just the thin 20 pound, 24 pound paper, copy paper. So, usually, let me see, where's my, I did a page for tags. Where's my tags? Let's see, where is my tags? Okay, I printed these tags. You can see that they are Pretty Roses tags by Queen of Murph. Queen of Murph, M-I-R-T-H. I printed this on 80 pound cardstock so that I can put them in the journal. They're going to fill a whole page just about, but we're going to make it a flip or something. So I grabbed these, and it is on cardstock. I printed my coffee stain paper on the back so that it has a little something on the back as well. So this is Pretty Rose tags by Queen of Mirth. Do you see that? It's really pretty. It gives a little more boldness, a little more richness to the pastels that we got going on. I wanted a little more color as well. So let me get this out of the way, and we're going to go ahead and get our stuff going. Let me get this other stuff out of the way, and we'll get the cover done. We'll at least get the cover done today, and then we'll come back and we'll do something else. So what I want to do is I want to just pop this off. I don't know if I can pop it off or if I have to cut it out. We're going to cut it out. We're going to cut it out because I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. There we go. That is out of there. Do I want to take it apart a little bit and that is got to go. Do I want to, I wonder if I can take it apart and glue a little bit on the inside because it may bubble up open. I think I did that before. Let's see. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to cut it right here. And I'm going to put a little bit of decoupage on the inside to close it up and seal it, okay? Let me get my little, I did have one of these. I was like, the other day, I was like, God, I wish I had a bigger one. I wished I had a bigger one. I did have a bigger one. You're going to have some shininess. I apologize for that, but I want to decoupage this, and I don't want to mess up my mat. I just got this mat. It's bigger than the other one, so I was able to pull the screen back a little bit so you can see more of my workspace. So there we go. We got that. Let me get a napkin, and I have my decoupage. I have a brush that is in here. I hope it is. Let me think. I was going to use, but I don't think my brush is long enough to do that. I can just pour it. Let's see. I have this little distressed brush. Let's just try that. So, I want to open this new one. And we will get started. We will do this. So, I hope y'all, those of you that are fairly new to this, which, listen, I'm not like all that in a bag of chips. I don't know all the details of this. This is just stuff that I've picked up along the way and learned myself. You know, I did not, I'm going to go ahead and do some on the inside because I want it stuck down. I want the inside stuck down, so I just tore it open a little bit. And I learned on the other one that I like this more. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick this down. There that is. Now I'm going to stick the other side down. Just because, y'all. But the reason why I am using this rather than a piece of cardstock is because I want a thicker folder, okay? I want a thicker piece. So that's why I am doing that. All right, so there we go. There's that. And got it. There we go. And we're going to decoupage the inside as well. Let's see, did I get that good? There we go. There. Got it, y'all. I got it. All right, now I want to just close this up. And so let's glue that shut. We're going to glue that shut. I want to make sure there's enough. I want it on there really, really good because I want it sealed. Although, let me tell you, it will be sealed because all the stuff we're going to put on the outside of it anyway. So, there's that. There's that. Got it. I got it. Okay. There we go. That is ready to go. And we can get to collaging our piece here. There's many different ways and many different things that you can use to collage, but also this will be folded in half. I should have scored it just so I have my score mark. Let me do that. Y'all go ahead and score. I suggest you watch before you watch along before you do it along with me. So it's 9 inches. We're going to score it at 4.5. I think that's right. Me and math are not best friends. So we're going to score that in half at 4.5. There we go. And we got it. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and do the outside. And I forgot to grab some book pages because I want to put book pages down as well. So this is going to be our book, okay? This will be our book. There's the inside, there's the outside. Love it, love it. Okay, so what I want to do is go ahead and do the outside. Now, to pick out papers, basically, we all have, if you want to see my junk, you can see my junk. Look at this. This is just lots and lots of this and that, and we're just going to throw all the this and that out there and do that. I'm just going to grab some pieces that I have, and we're just going to go crazy with it. Why not, right? I have just all kinds of different colors and pinks and pastels and just this and that. We're going to put that on there, I suppose, somewhere. I like it. Just a little bit of darker color. We'll do that. So we'll just get started, but let me grab a book page real quick. I have an old dictionary. I want to grab that. I'm going to grab a couple of pages off of that. Okay, so let's get started. Let's just glue stuff down. That's all you got to do is just glue stuff down. So there we go. We're going to get started. We're going to cut, oh look, whoopsie, excuse me, I burped. That's life in my world. My age, you don't even know you got to burp until it happens. That's hilarious. Okay, so there we go. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, we're going to just kind of tear this up. And we're going to add these book pages. It's actually a very old dictionary that someone gave me that I'm excited to have. And we're just going to throw some of this and that in there as well. And I'm going to wrap the pages all the way around. I'm going to wrap the pages when I decoupage it, the outside. We're going to do all the way around. And I'm using Mod Podge matte. So it's not a shiny, although it will be a little bit shiny, it still leaves a little bit of shininess going on. So it says that it is what you call it, but you know what I mean? It's still going to be a little shiny. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. So we're going to try to have plenty of this today. There we go. All right, let's get to, oh wait, I want to have some of, okay, we have this done. We'll just tear that. We have some dictionary. This is out of my digital, and I want to use this as well because I absolutely love, I'm going to leave these three intact, and we will do something with that on the inside, just FYI. So let's get this prepared and cut out because I want some pieces to put on there as well because I love the way that looks. I will probably always have this on my decoupage journals that I do because I just did one. You can watch it. It's in a playlist. There's a playlist with all 6 videos, so you can watch that as well. All right, so do I want this the inside or the outside? We'll put that as the inside. All right, so this is going to be the outside. There we go. There it is. There we go. That will be the outside. Okay, here we go, y'all. Here we go. All right, let me show you what I'm going to do. I am going to just stick some of this down book pages, and I'm going to go off the page a little bit because I want the pages to go over the edge, right? Okay. I don't know if any of you have ever done decoupage before, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to go over the edges. I don't care if the words are sideways or not. It does not bother me at all. It does not bother me at all. Is that big enough? I need a piece big enough to, there we go. To cover that front. We're just going to have to go like this. Oops, do y'all hear my cat? She's wanting something. She may want some wet food. She always, you know, loves that wet food. So I just want to cover randomly around the edges the words. I love the book pages around it. When you have your crease down the middle, make sure you have enough overlapping on the other side so it don't peel up. Let me unstick that and wipe that down a little because I don't want the pages to all get stuck as I'm going around. There's that. All right. So I just thought my cousin suggested that I do a something for how I figure out what I want to use, what how I pick out how I make all the things, you know, tucks and that sort of thing, how we do it, what's my process. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to just do my process. So that's why I'm doing this. She says, Connie, maybe you should. And I said, okay, we'll do that. We will do that. We will do my process. I'm getting closer and closer to me. Sorry about that, y'all. All right. That corner. There we go. Let me get another piece of paper. And turret to put inside. I just need a little piece. Whoops. All right, there we go. It's upside down. And I'm okay with that too. I'm okay with that too. So okay with that. All right, here we go. There we go. It is, the edges are done, and you can see how I went over the sides because we're going to flip that, okay? We're going to flip that. All right. Now we're just going to add some, whoa, Connie, Lynn. We're just going to add stuff. Color, no rhyme or reason. And just remember that we're going to have a big focal point. So, you know what I mean. We're going to have a big focal point on here. So it does not have to be stuff that you necessarily want to see, because we're just going to, let me go over on both sides, because I want this like that. This is going to go pretty fast, I would think, simply because I want that going over a little bit, just because. And let's put that there. I'm not going to go too awful crazy with the front, because I know I'm going to have something covering most of the front. And this is so thin that I'm hoping that when I flip it over to cover the edges, that it does not want to tear. I should have done all the corners really well, because they this paper is so thin. The dictionary pages are really, really thin. I want to ink this up. And I'm using Vintage Photo. That's so pretty. I love that. We're going to stick that on there. I love this paper. It will be on everything. It will definitely be on everything, because I like it that much. This is like ultimately the best. The best. I love it. I shouldn't say the best, because it's just because I made it. It's not the best just because I made it. It's because I like it. You know, I like it. I like it a lot. And so, there's that. All right. And let's get some color back here. We're going to have it where it comes off a little so that I can strengthen that. And we need something here. You see, there's just no rhyme or reason. You're just doing just patchwork. It's like a patchwork. My girlfriend Carmel, she said, "It looks like a patchwork, Connie." I said, "Exactly," you know. So we're going to put that there. This might be a little bit hard to fold, because this is a little bit thicker cardstock. Unfortunately, I hope it works. But it's pretty. I like it. So we'll make it happen. I'm going to put another piece of that here. That is like really nice. Sorry for the sniffles. I'm still dealing with that mess. They call it the Jackson County crud. That's what it is. Jackson County crud. Yep. Let's see. I need something to go over the top. that right there. That will go over the top. Love it so far. Love it so far. How about a little bit of a green? No rhyme or reason. I'm just saying. I am just making all kinds of mess, and I don't normally do that, but I noticed that I have a bigger space to deal with, so I've just got it all splattered everywhere. That's just not how I usually roll, just saying. We're going to stick that right there. That way it'll go over on both sides. Okay, so there is our cover. Let's put this right here, and let's see, just because even though it's going to be covered, it'll give it a little extra stability. There we go. There's that. Okay. We're going to put that right there. Love this. I'm just saying. All right. There's that. We're going to put that right there. There we go. Cover is complete. The cover is complete. Let me get the I'll be right back, okay? I'll be right back, and we'll get to cleaning up a little bit, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we got everything kind of totted up. I heat, you know, I did heat it a little bit. It's not completely dry, but I can go ahead and turn it over and work on the inside. But it's not completely dry. I'm just impatient. So I'm going to do this number. So what I want to do now is, I will fix that in a minute. But first, I want to miter the edges, which means cut off a little bit of the edge here, because I want to be able to just fold it over. So just take a little bit of your corner and cut it over like that. A little bit of your corner, cut it at an angle like that. And then we'll do this last one at an angle and like that. All right, so that is done. There we go. Okay, so now I want to get it all glued over. I want it all glued over. So I did wash my brush, but it's still a little wet, so I pulled out the small one and was using it a little bit. So let's see if we can't get this done. And what I want to do is kind of manipulate it already. I want to kind of burnish it, you know, let it be like a little bit like it's scored to fold over. So I want to get that done. And so we're kind of, you know, at a spot where everything is easily folded. All right. So there's that. Okay. There we go. There we go. All right. Let me put this back in there in the lid. Okay, here we go. We're just gonna go ahead and get this done. So we're going to fold that over. Nice. Very, very good. Love it. Love that. All right, so where is, let me just get this bone folder because it's pretty flat. Well, no, it's not. I need my, let's use this so I can just kind of push that corner in. I want to push that corner in. So when I push this over, it'll be good to go. All right. Make sure those are done up good. There we go. I just think this is so much fun. It's, the thing of it is it's just so relaxing. I just feel so relaxed when I'm doing this that, and I didn't come up with this myself. I watched Gayle Agostinelli do huge book. And I don't know how she did it so fast, but she did. And there we go. That is pushed down. And then I'll kind of go over it in a little minute. So I want to push in that little corner. So it's pushed in. And I want to push that. We'll do that whenever I get the, whoa, the glue on there. So I hope that y'all are a little excited about this. Those of you that are fairly new to doing something like this. And honestly, you do not have to decoupage. You do not have to decoupage the cover. You can put a solid piece of cardstock over it. I mean, it does not, just so you know, it does not have to be all the different pieces like this. It does not have to be that way. Let me see. There we go. Just want to make sure everything is in there good. There. Yes, yes. Very good. All right, let me turn it, and then I want to push that little corner in, okay? And then we're going to do this number. We'll do this number. Somebody is got the tractor out there. Live out in the country, and that has been one of my processes. Y'all may see that I have some videos from a while back, you know, a couple of years ago. Things were just really difficult whenever you live out in the country and the internet. I'm just saying, you just have a little bit of issues sometimes, and it's difficult to upload videos sometimes. And so it's been a process for me to get this done, to get these videos lined out for you, and it is not the easiest thing. I'm just saying, it is just not. Because my download speed is fantastic, but my upload speed is not. So I have a little bit of a difficult time with all of that. So there we go. Push that down. Push that down. There's some that needs to go underneath that. There we go. All right. There's that. Yay. Ellie, she sees, I know what she's barking at. She sees the outside dog. She sees my outside dog walking around. This little sprayer is messed up. I'm out of wet wipes, so not good when you're doing this and you're out of wet wipes. I'm just saying, not a good idea. Okay, all right. So what do I want to do for the inside? That is like, oh my goodness, what do I want to do? Let me think. Let me kind of dry this a little minute. It might get a little loud, but I'll be right back. I'll be right back. That is long enough. Okay, so this is the front, and it's up and down. So I even thought that I could just lay this. You know what I mean? I want the music notes though, and that will be in the center. So I could definitely do this where that goes there. Look, this is a real pretty piece. You can even put double-sided tape on there and make it a washi tape. That is, don't throw that away. All right, so that will go like that. So I need to tear off this piece over here because this will go something like in the middle. Y'all, I don't remember who this paper is from, so forgive me if I don't know. There's that. And then so I want this to be, this is just to show you that you can use one solid piece on the inside. You don't have to, you do not have to let me straighten that up a little bit. Let me straighten that up just a bit. Okay. So, let's see. Let me get my bearings, y'all. Let me get my bearings. That's the front. So that's going to go like this. Got the width and the bottom. Now I need the top. So, I'm going to cut it, just tear it, basically, where I want it. Just, there we go. That will just be the inside. That will be the inside, just like that. All right, so what I could do, I want to ink the edges of this. I want to ink the edges. And then we'll be done with this video. We will be done with this video. And then what we'll do is we'll go with, we'll start working on the inside once this is done. And then I have an idea for the outside for the cover for this, the focal point for the front. So we'll do that last. All right, so this is the inside. Let me make sure. Yep, that is going to go right there. So I'm going to just do this number. Why not, right? Why not? Because it'll kind of wrinkle up a little bit and it'll be really cool looking. So I'm going to go along the edges. I just think this is like the bomb. The bomb diggity. I'm just loving. It is messy. It's a little more work than just gluing the pages down, but it's so pretty. And the process is fun to me. I really enjoy the process of it. So it's something that I enjoy. I do have an older video where I used tissue paper on this size. I used tissue paper on this size of book, and I made it a little vintagey, old looking kind of thing, and it's real pretty. So I don't know if I can link that down below or not. I'll see. That video, I don't know if I made it. I think I did. And the idea from that video was from Deli Girl 61 or Deli Girl 1961. I'm pretty sure. Do I want to decoupage, you know, put the I'm not sure. Do I want to put this Mod Podge on the outside of this? Let me think that through. Let me think a minute. There we go. That is done. My son's in the Navy, so we stayed at the Navy Lodge. So that's where that came from. There we go. And I'm going to totally let this dry now. I don't think that I will go over the outside with the Mod Podge of this for the inside. I think I'll just leave that like it is. You can see where this outside was folded over and stuff like that, but we're not going to do that. But I will just kind of look this over and make sure it's all covered. I'm pretty sure that it is, but now I'm just going to let it sit and let it dry. And we'll call this video done, but it's so pretty. This is going to be a really nice little journal. So there we go. There we go. And our next venture will be folding this in half, and then we'll add our paper. And then we will go for the process for there. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you try it. This is going to be a really cute little journal, small, but has a big bang. All right, everybody. God bless. We'll talk to you real soon. Okay, so thought that video was over, but here we go. We're going to, I'm going to show you how to do it without doing Mod Podge and that sort of thing. So I still want to use this. So let me cut this off and all of that stuff, because I really I still want to use this so you can see that you can, or we could do it without. We could also do it without, but we need a piece of cardstock that is this size. And I printed this out on 80-pound cardstock, okay? Well, I'm going to want this to be that size. And I want to, oops, sorry. I want to cut this edge off. So let me cut that off. We just, I'm letting this dry, so you'll have two options, okay? So let me cut the bottom edge of that off. All right, I cut the bottom edge off, and I'm going to set this on there. Let's see. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut that edge off. Let me bring this over here so you can watch. So what I'm going to do is cut this edge off. I hope you can see it just fine. Okay, we got that cut off. And all the edges cut off. There we go. So this needs to be 6 tall and 9 inches wide. This needs to be 6 inches tall and 9 inches wide. Let's do this. So if I want this to be 9 inches, put it on the 9. So we need that. I'm going to keep that because you never know what you can use that for. I'm just saying. Okay, and then I'm going to measure out my 6 because you just can't see it too good on this printer. I mean, where this is right in the middle. So let me find the 6 mark and mark it at 6 so I know where to cut it. All right, right there. There we go. So there is my cover. Ba-bam. There's the cover. It's going to be hopefully the same size as this. It's pretty close. Pretty close. All right. So I want this to be the inside. And I'm going to cut this edge off. Can you see everything? There may be a glare, and I'm sorry for that, but there's nothing to do about it right at the moment. So we'll cut that. And one more. We'll cut that. All right, so we know that it needs to be 9 inches long. So there we go, 9 inches and 6. And I know that it's about right there, but let me hold that right there and put a little pencil mark so I know about where to cut it. And I know that it's going to probably be right where I thought it would be, right there. There we go. Okay, so we have our front and our back inside, more or less. Pretty close to the same. Check that out. All right. We're just going to do this real quick, and then we'll stop the video for today. So let me bring in this ink, and I want to ink both sides. And we'll finish this one real quick, and we'll have 2 book covers that you can choose from. You could do it either way. Just make it 6 by 9, 9 by 6. I'm even going to do the inside a little bit, because if it's not on there just perfectly straight, then I know that I need to, at least you won't be able to see it too bad because of the white, stark white. So I like to go ahead and do both. So there's that. There's that. Now let's do this one. This is pretty. I don't even know who this is. I'll have to look it up, and when I do, I will link. I don't know if I can link it, but I will let you know in the description box down below. Because I've had this, and it's so hard for me. I have to go through Etsy to find out who it is, because it's not on, like when I download it, it's not on that. It's just, it says it's rose paper with lines or something, you know, so it's not got their name. So it's hard for me to remember who it is if their name isn't on it when I print it. So there's that. There is that. You just thought I was ending the video a while ago, didn't you? I know, that's crazy. Okay, there we go. There is that. And this is going to be the inside. That's going to be the outside. There it is, just like that. And that'll be the outside. And then this will be our book. Okay? So, how do I want to put the two together? That is the $1,000,000 question. The $1,000,000 question is, what glue do I want to use? The outside, this is a 80 pound. This is a 34 pound cardstock. I mean, this is copy paper. This is cardstock. So it's not going to be like this, the heavy dutiest cover, but it will be a good cover. All right, I think I'll use Fabri-Tac. I'll just use Fabri-Tac real quick, because that will be pretty fast. And then we'll be done with this video. All right, so let's get the edge. You know, you could do a stitch around the edge too, if you want it. But I've already got the glue on there too close, so I can't do that. It will totally mess up my printer, my sewing machine. So let me get this on there. You can do it that way. There's also another way, and I did it. I got glue on there. All right, let me get this back out, because I know when I smoosh it down, it's gonna be glue everywhere. All right. So with Fabri-Tac, it gives you room for wiggle. There's no, it doesn't dry so fast that you can't have time to manipulate it. All right. So I'm just going to do this, smush it down really, really, really good. Yep, I knew it was going to come out the sides. All right, let's see. Make sure it's still where it needs to be. Good enough. Good, 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 good. There's the outside. I want to make sure that it is really good and There we go. There is a cover, okay? Let me get this glue off. I'll have to come back and clean this little thing real good. Okay, there's that. So now you have that cover. Then, let's see, 1 second. So you have this, and it's at 9, so we want to score it at 4.5. I want to use the bigger side, 4.5. There we go. And it is still kind of wet, but there we go. We're going to have it in half. Whoopsie. Let me move this for a second. It's still wet, see? It is still wet on the inside, so let me, there. I should have waited till it was dry, but you know, I can't. I'm very impatient. Okay, here we go. Let's squirt real good. And there's the inside, here's the outside, and we can embellish this with something really special. So there's that. And I'm thinking, let me see, I have a piece of 8.5 by 11 cut in half. This is just cut in half piece of paper. That's how it's going to fit in there. So how perfect is that? That's awesome. Okay, so now we have this cover. It's all paper. We have this decoupage cover that is very, very pretty. We have a decoupage. All right, one more, and then we're going to be off of here because I know this is long. So we know we want a piece of cardstock that is 6 by 9, right? 6 by 9. So here's the 9, and we need the 6. Here we go, there's the 6. Close enough. There's the 6. And then what you're gonna do is get your scoreboard out if you have one. If you don't, just fold it in half. We're going to go to the 4.5 mark and fold it in half. And we have another journal cover, just like that. This is a very thick cardstock from Hobby Lobby. It is called Craft Cardstock, and it is like super, super thick. So here you have this cover. And if you want, whatever you're going to put on the front and the back, you can just do that, or you can just cut out a piece. And what I'll do next go around on the next video, since this is already going to be a really long video, you just mat this with whatever paper you want. You just mat it with whatever you want. So now we have this cover. We're going to have this cover, and we have the decoupage. We may end up just using this one so you can see how easy it is just to put 2 pieces of cardstocks together to have your inside. Your outside is done. You don't have to mat anything. So you're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. This is 2 pieces together, and I love this. So we're going to probably end up working with this one, but I wanted you to see different ideas to make a cover. So there you go. So I hope you enjoyed this. super long video, but there we go. Next video, like I said earlier, that we're going to do the inside. Come up with pieces for the inside. So I hope you enjoyed this. Give me a thumbs up. Be sure and subscribe. Help me get to that 1,000. Hit that little bell notification so you will get a notification every time I go put up a video. So thanks a lot, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.